We're thrilled to bring in Anton Khudobin right now with us right here on NHL Network. Anton, thanks so much for the time. We really appreciate it. First and foremost, congrats on the deal. We're not going home. What was it that made you
anywhere?
Why did you decide, you know what, Dallas is your home and you want to stay there?
Yes, I wanted to stay here. I like it, everything here. I liked everything here. Since day one when I got here, I said to some interviews that when I got here, everything was good. Like I felt home. Guys was welcomed me really well. All the management, all the coaches, everything was good. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to sign for another 3.
Anton, when you get an opportunity as a player to hit unrestricted free agency, it can be exciting. It could also be scary, I'm sure. Where did you fall in that mix when you were heading into free agency and you saw all the other goaltenders on the free agent market?
I talked to my agent and I said, hey, let's test it. Let's test it. I know what we're going to get, and I know we're going to get it. So let's just see how it's going to go. And then we will see. Like, I know it's tricky. I've been there before. So I'm like, let's do it. And when we tested, it was a couple of hours of a little stress, but at the same time, we've done it.
Anton, congratulations on the contract. Coming back to Dallas, I mean, was it in the back of your mind all along that's kind of where you wanted to go? Or was it, do you really want to see how this is going? Because you only get so many opportunities to be a UFA.
I wanted to go to Dallas. I wanted to stay here, but we didn't finalize our contract until the last moment, I would say. So I wanted to be here. There was talks, but I'm not the agent. I didn't receive that calls. So he would just call me and said, this, maybe this, or maybe there. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, talk to Dallas. He's like, okay. So he called once, he called twice, 3 times. I'm like, okay, let's talk again. So when he called it, maybe whatever, the last time, and let's do this. He called me, this is the offer. I'm like, done deal. He's like, okay.
And that's exactly the way that sometimes the art of negotiation happens. Anton, you know that, listen, you had a fantastic performance this postseason. I hope you appreciate how entertaining you were to everyone. I mean, there were fans who were not aware of you and how funny you are. Did you enjoy being able to show off your personality and how colorful you can be for not only broadcasters, but fans out there?
Yeah, I'm just the way I am, to be honest. I can be, I don't try to fake or do something special, just because whenever you try to fake and be a fake person, people can see it really well. So I just want to be me, and if I'm funny, I'm funny. If I'm serious, I'm serious. If whatever, angry, I'm angry. If I'm sad, then I'm sad, So I want to be just myself, and I don't want to fake it.
Anton, how have you been able to handle the last couple of weeks or so now that the Stanley Cup is over, and seeing and knowing that you were so close there? You are a positive guy. I've known you for a long time right now, but has that been something that every day you think of a little bit, or you've been able to just kind of put it in its spot, understand what it was, and know how close that you were?
I was thinking, like, my first night right after the game, like I was thinking. Then when I got here, I kind of forget about it. But at the same time, people, asking you, and people like, okay, like you did hell of a job. But at the same time, there's something that you haven't done. So it was, how to say, it was a little sad. It was that close and you didn't get it. It was a little sad, and I was empty. I was really empty, and it reminds me 2013. But I didn't play that playoffs, but at the same time, it was the same thing. But my parents were there, and then when I got home after that game, when we lost in Boston, I got home. My mother poured me a glass of wine and brought me a food, and I sit there and sitting for 5 minutes. She's like, why don't you eat? I'm like, Mom, I'm just empty. I don't know. I'm just tired. And I sit there for another 10 minutes. Same feeling here. So, but I hope I'm going to have another chance, and I will be more prepared.
Yeah, Anton, you guys have got a fantastic team, and the more we hear about the seriousness of the injuries that you guys had to some key players, it's got to give lots of excitement moving on to next season. Now that you know where you're going to be, now that you know that you're back in Dallas, now that you know that some of your teammates are going to have some surgeries and get healthy once again, you've got to be pretty excited with the group of guys that you've got, the good mix of youth, especially the defensemen right in front of you, and some of the veteran players you've got. Even though we're not sure when we're going to start, the excitement must still be there to get going again.
Oh, of course, of course. A lot of guys already texted me, congratulate me, so I'm really happy. I texted back, and I think we're having a really good dinner on Sunday with Blake Como and Joe Pavelski.
Last one before I let you go, Anton. Just a quick question. What was the first thing you did when you got out of the bubble?
I just came home and I said, let's go to sit on the patio somewhere. Please, let's go to sit on the patio and order a couple of beers.
I think
that's awesome.
I think that's exactly what all of us want to do. The first thing we got out of a bubble, go to a patio, have a couple of
Sounds good right now.
You know what? Like, we actually didn't go to patio because the next thing I said, no, let's do this. I know where I'm living, right? So buy steak, buy drinks, and buy a shot of vodka. I need shot of vodka. So we bought steaks. We opened up the grills. We did that steaks. We had wine, but I did one shot of vodka.
Well, listen, you can have as many shots
Yeah,
as
you
want.
deserve more than one, I'll tell you.
You had a fantastic season. We really appreciate you, Anton. You're the best. Really appreciate the time.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.